so all this is just an excuse for me to play Kaido some more. I love this deck. It is, I think, up there with my favourite decks that I've ever played. I think the other ones that are up there are Sugar and Sanji. Those are still my favourites, but I think this Kaido is closely getting up with the rest of them. And he's just so fun. Like, so what this is, the deck looks a bit messy, and it is, but this is the list that I play at locals. This is the list I play in person. So basically, the reason why there's only 3 queens, I only own 3 queens. Kaido's in there just for kind of filler, for a rush. I only own 2 Mamaragans, so I'm using them. Only own 3 Searcher events. Like, this is just a list of the things that I own. But even still, if it's a bit messy, I do really like it. So, if you do not know what Kaido's effect does at this point, when attacking, honor your opponent's attack. Once per turn, on -1, give one of your opponent's characters -2k power during this turn. So it gives you a bit more board removal, essentially, by being able to minus something. Get them slightly less powerful. But it is a strong effect, which is nice, but it still requires a bit more than that. It's kind of moved away from this, and people kind of use this as just a 2k counter at this point. Like, a lot of lists at this point just don't have removal a lot of the time now. But it just makes me sad because there's so many cards that you can use. Primarily just one that people have stopped using in this deck. But I'll go over the list now. As I mentioned earlier, 3 queens. On play, you may trash a Pirate Sabo card from your hand, draw 2 cards. Activate main once per turn. You may rest 2 of your Dawn cards if your leader is Animal Kingdom Pirates type. Add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck is rested. So basically the quintessential ramp you want to use. This is like one of 2 ramp cards you want for like a 3 Dawn turn. It is ideally the one you want to find for searching. 2 copies of Black Maria. This just came out because I wanted more 2Ks. Because I originally had the like 1 cost event that lets you discard like 2 cards and ramp 3 Dawn, but I found out that I was never playing it, and I already use Flea 3 Dragon Torches, and I was like, I don't need more than, I don't need 5 1-cost counter events. So I was like, I must have more counter, and I have, I think, the Dash Pack art of Black Maria, which I really, really like. So I was like, yeah, let's play some Black Maria. She never gets played, but her effect is activate main once per turn. If you have no other Black Marias, add up to 5 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck is rested. Then at the end of your turn, basically match your opponent in Dawn. So it means that if you're not seeing your curves, you could potentially just try and play for less Dawn using cards like Mamaragan and Lightning, and then go back up, but that's like a worst case scenario. So 2k counter that has some value, but ideally is not leaving your hand unless it's a counter card. 2 copies of Sasuke. 2k counter, when attacking, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. If your leader is the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, add up to 2 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest it. Once again, this is like the last ramp option you want to use on 3 Dawn. Trash, because you don't even get to 6 Dawn. If you go first, you don't even get to 6 Dawn the next turn. So you can't even play something out like King, and most of the time, because of how low power he is, he can just be KO'd. So, not the ideal situation, but it's just ramp if you need it. 4 copies of Basil Hawkins. On a 2k counter with a 3 cost, 1k power. On play, you can trash a card from your hand. If you look at the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. It's like the third ramp option you want to use, basically. The ramp option is, yeah, it's a third ramp option you want to use. Losing a card and a 2k from your hand is painful. Like, a lot of the time, especially Kaido, you need that 2k counter, but at the same time, it still gets you to 6 Dawn on your third turn if you're going first. Like, a lot of the time, you just need it. So, sometimes you don't want to play it, but sometimes you just have to. 4 copies of Yamato, 3 cost 1k power blocker. On play, add up to 1 Dawn card as rested from your Dawn deck. So this is like the first or set. Basically, you want to either play Yamato or Queen on 3 Dawn. These are the 2 cards you want to ramp with. The others are 2k counters that kind of ramp, but these 2 are the ones you want to use. blocker, especially with Robin being such a preeminent leader right now, as people have realised how good she is with the support. With that, she is really good to just stop a banish attack. So it's something. 4 copies of King, the arguably best card in this deck. If this card is a 6 cost 7k power, if this character would be KO'd, you may return 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck instead. He basically just has built-in KO protection that you will use. The only way to remove this King basically is bottom deck it or bounce it. But there's not a lot of that going around right now. With just the only blue deck being played is Rocks, and Rocks doesn't really run Grab Blade. There are a few ways to deal with it, but yeah, King just the quintessential best card. And then activate main once per turn. If your leader is the Animal Kingdom Pirates type and you don't have any other King characters, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active, and then another Dawn is rested. So it lets you get up to 8 Dawn on turn 3. Like, it is an extremely good card. I love it incredibly. It's phenomenal. The reason this deck works pretty much. 1 copy of Kaido, 7 cost 9k power. He's got the same KO protection as King. On play, Dawn -2. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, this character gains Rush during this turn, and then rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less. It's a one-off just to make room in my deck, basically. My justification for it is for bosses or other kind of chump blockers you can just kind of get rid of, or for characters you might want to swing into with leader effect to then rest them and then minus them with Kaido, which can then get swung into. That's my justification for it, but I will probably remove him at some point. He's just there as kind of like a wee thriller. It's just a kind of tech piece right now. 3 copies of Elite Performers Parade. On play, Dawn -1. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Activate main, you may trash this character. Play up to 1 King, Queen, or Jack from your hand. I have technically 2 options, but only one I want to play out, and that is Queen, 9 cost 10k power, banish, on play Dawn -1, draw 1 card, then up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Can I just say, I'm slightly annoyed that Queen is such a better option than his like other lead performers that came out this set. So hold on, because I'm just gonna moan about this for about 3 seconds because it really annoys me. King, granted, is alright. 9 cost 10k power blocker. On your opponent's attack, you can trash a card from your hand, and it basically becomes a 2k counter for the battle. That's really good. My only issue with this card is that stops this King's ability from activating, which is technically the only reason Linlin's insane here, because you essentially heal one and make a character's power 0 for 1 Dawn due to Kaido and King's effects. Like, I hate the fact that it cancels that out, so that's like the reason I just don't run it, because I'd rather have the 2 ramp than the blocker. And also, Jack, everything about me just hates you so much. So it's a 9 cost 10k power like the rest of them. It's got rush characters, which is alright. On play, Dawn -1. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2k power during this turn. I hate this so much because it's so insignificant. Don't get me wrong, 9 cost 10k power rush characters. That's good. I will not deny that. But only -2. Like, that is just... Like, I could just do that with leader effect. I know in ideal world, I will probably look at running KO more like KO power removal, and probably include this to combine with leader effect. But I just don't like it. Like, see if it was when attacking, infinitely better. I would 100% run copies of this. But just because it's only on play, it's just so much worse. I just don't like it. Like, I just have a strong hatred for this card. So yeah, 3 copies of Queen because his fellow lead performers are absolutely abysmal in my opinion. Then 4 copies of Kaido. 10 cost 12k power, blocker, your turn once per turn. When a Dawn card on your field is returned from your Dawn deck, add up to 1 Dawn card as active, and then set a Dawn card as active. So that's the kind of combo you can do, is why I include lightning in this, which if you don't know what lightning does, I'll just skip to it. Main, Dawn -2, for 2 Dawn, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 6k power or less. So play down this guy, swing 5 at life, minus something, you get 2 Dawn back, and you can then KO it. It is really good into katas, because of Big Mum running around, into Nugates, and into Ace. Like, all of these cards that have 8k power bodies that you just want to immediately remove to ruin their curve. Like, it's incredible. I love this. Not enough to have 4 copies of it, but I really, really... I might actually try 4 copies at one point, but I really, really like this. Like, this is my favourite card in this matchup, and I'm slightly disappointed more people aren't running it, because I love it so much. Then, 2 copies of Kaido. All the character cards without counter have 1k counter on it, which is good because there's quite a few of them. Activate main once per turn, Dawn -1. If his character was played on its turn, you negate the effect of one of your opponent's characters for a cost of 6 or less during this turn, and then KO it. The only reason I run 3 copies of this guy is that it follows the simple issue of I never have a turn to play him down. Like, the only time that I feel like I can play him down are in matches like potentially Rocks and Ace. Because the other decks, I just don't feel like I could ever play him down at. I'm sure I could, but there's so many times where I'm like, oh, I want to play down like the blocker to potentially save a life, or play down Queen to try and freeze 2 characters into like Luffy so the chump bodies can't attack, play down lead performers to heal, play down Linlin to remove something. Like, I feel like every other big body has so much more time that you're like, oh, I can afford to play this, as opposed to this, which only gets rid of 1 card. That's why it's only at 2. I'm sure, like, if depending on what becomes more and more popular, it'd probably go up to 3. But as of right now, it's sitting at a 2 off. Which is fine for me, because in real life I've got 2 all arts of this guy. So he can sit there. I've got 3 copies of Linlin. Dawn -4, you can trash a card from your hand. Heal 1, and then an opponent's character's base power becomes 0. Just removal. You remove 1 thing on the board. It's extremely good into things like Ace and Luffy, just being able to, or basically any big body actually. It's good into every deck, because you just remove a big body from the field. But what's funny is that I can do this for 10 Dawn and Karasu, and Mihawk can do it for 2. But not that I'm complaining or anything, that card should be pair banned. That card should be gone. Well, ran over. 2 copies of Divine Departure, 0 cost event that for 5 Dawn, if I've got given Dawn, something becomes 8k power. I've never really used it for that effect, but it would be nice because you can essentially remove a 12k for that, compare that with Lightning. 2 Mamaragans, 0 cost event, Dawn -2, draw a card, then rest one of your opponent's characters with 5 or less. And on a counter, up to one of your, you get 1k counter basically on anything, then if you have 6 or less Dawn cards, draw a card. I'm conflicted about this. I understand the purpose of it, but I've just not played enough where I'm like, oh, I can play this. I'm sure if I played 4, I'd be like, oh, I see the value of this, but right now I just don't. So right now I only own 2, and they'll probably stay that way. 3 Flame Dragon Torches. Counter event for 1 Dawn, -1. Your leader becomes 4k during this battle. Rest 6 of your Dawn cards. Up to one of your Kaido cards, gain 3k power, then you can rest one of your opponent's characters. It's a lot more situational, but I like the ability to rest anything and just counter event. There's so many times where I'm like, a counter event has saved my life, especially with the limited amount of counter in this hand. So I like just having 3 copies just to make myself feel a bit safer. 3 copies of Claim the One Piece, search an event for Animal Kingdom or Big Mom Pirates type. Pretty much most of this deck, apart from like 5 cards or something, apart from like 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have 10 cards, so a bit more than I thought, but most of your deck can be found off of this. And then 2 Noro Beam Swords. Dawn -1 for 2 Dawn, Dawn -1. Up to one of your opponent, to one of your characters or leaders get 2k power for this battle, then rest one of your opponent's characters. Incredibly good to use. Like, if your opponent tries to swing like 5k to try and test the waters, and then you go, yeah, rest a 12k power. Really good. It makes a lot of them rethink their maths, which is great. So yeah, that's the IRL deck list I play, and we're going to hop into some sim games, and we're going to see how it functions. This deck. Well, I need practice against it, so here we go. I'm keeping this just because it has king, and because I'm going second, I don't immediately need a ramp up to him. Right, Otama. You can be my samurai. Verona. Odin. Yep. Well. There we go. Oh, I was just going to play down Odin. Fair enough. I felt like he would have waited because I've not got anything on the board that he would have wanted to do it on. Lots of heal, which is nice. But at the same time, I did like something like a blocker at this point. Well, if he plays Mihawk into another Odin, I can just... Oh, well, I guess Law's also an option. And I'm kind of regretting not killing this now when I had the chance. Because I thought, oh, I'll be fine. Spoiler alert, no, I will not be. I kind of just want to do this. Right, let's do... So I'm going to be on that one. Right, let's finally do this. Just stop. Stop that. And then king. For a bit of protection. Another coffin boat. Kinemon. This is why pudding needs to be allowed back in. Bring back pudding. Punish these decks. Okay, cool. He can't freeze, so you know, not too upset about that one. Cool. Oh, you're here. But I could just pop you and get Banish off. Let's go 10 at life with Banish. Let's do that. He will counter out, but I want to get cards out of his hand. There we go. Okay. 7 at life. Okay, another one of that. It's bad, I still just want to freeze these two. Freeze use. I'm assuming I'm gonna get Oh no, I'm not getting shanksed. That's nice. Another law. So you can be my samurai, and then law bounce back Odin to play Odin. Oh no, Decken. Okay. He's found Shanks. This is what I hate now, because if I play this down, it's just immediately getting Deckened. But I think at this point I have to just do this. Tenant life with banish. Let's just start there. Jesus, man. Yeah, let's just play you down. Swing into you. I still unfortunately think I'm dead, because what's just going to happen here is Shanks, Vanderdecken, and then rest Coffin Boat to restand. He found all 4 of his Kamatsus, that's ridiculous. Right. Da 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 da. Ba ba. Make you nothing. 5 at life. Not 5 at life, 5 at Shanks. At this point, we're just going bored. Attack 8. And then 10 with Queen. All we do now is just pray. Yeah, like, then 10 at life, and then 12 at life. Nine at life. One. Aye. Mamaragan. Unfortunately, not enough. GG's. Yeah, that combo needs banned. This needs pair banned. Remove this from the game immediately. Sabo, I'm taking my first. Yeah, I'm keeping this. Now here's my question. What version of Sabo is this? Is it Rev Army Sabo? Is it going to be Red Army Sabo, Elbaf Sabo, or let's grab you. Or is it going to be Straw Hat Sabo? It's Elbaf Sabo. I struggled so hard to get that word out there. Boom, dot dot, and then 5 at life. And we got the king off top draw, which is nice. Has he got Soul? No Soul, so I'm not getting attacked just yet. Nami's gone, and because I'll get worried for Frankie next turn. Oh, he trashed 2 Namis. Alright. I'll get worried when he plays the stage down, because when the stage comes down, that's when he starts being a pain. 5 at life. I'm just swigging 5 because I'm assuming he wants to take all these so he can get to the part where his life where he's going to become a 6k leader. So I don't see a point in attaching Dawn. So has he got Loki? I'm going to have to guess no, because I feel like you'd have just immediately slam Loki down and just go straight into trying to kill me with all these guys. So I don't think Loki's here. No, there's the stage and then there's Frankie. Okay, there we go. Although what's nice about that is the fact that they're not 6k swings. So how many am I taking here? Trash Robin and trash King Kong Gun Pistol. Okay. Does he have anything in his trash that makes 12k? He doesn't. So make you 1k. 5 at life I'll take. 5 at life I'll take. And then that I will 2k. So now he's coming down. I guess I could try and go into like this. Minus that by 2. I'm not that stressed about it, but at the same time it is a lot of swings. Cool. Do that. And then I'm assuming low-K this turn, because he's not got anything in trash that can become a 12k. So he can't rush Luffy, so he wants to play down something that gives him 12k. Yep, there's Sol. Six, free 2k counter. 7 block. 6, 2k counter. 6 take. Zoro, okay. Do I need to heal right now? Do you know what? I'll heal right now for the sake of healing. You two cannot attack, because realistically he will not swing with Zoro anyway, because he'll want to keep Zoro alive. So I'm not as worried about that Zoro attacking. There we go. Get you up, and... Hell, do you know what? Let's just attach Dawn. Let's just go 9. Just in case it is that, is that 3k or 4k? That is 3k. There we go. He can rush with Luffy now, but what would he play if he did? Sanji and Robin are Sanji, Robin, or Nami are his only options. Or Usopp, I guess. Usopp's also an option. Yep, Luffy. Because how am I doing this depending on what he does? Because am I better off swinging into... Okay, that's a 2k counter in his hand. 8 life. Take that. I feel like it'd be almost better for him to not swing here. Because, yeah, I was about to say, he'll probably know that I've got one of these. So not swinging is just better. Annoyingly though, I don't really want to trash a 2k to search for Hawkins. But I genuinely might just have to try and find something with Queen. I think that is unfortunately my only option here. Search. Hmm. What matters more here? Another blocker or get rid of an attack? Hmm. You know what? It's you because you're going to give me counters. 5 at life, Dawn -1 minus you, and let's get back to 10 Dawn. So now these two are no longer bricks in my hands, so I'll potentially have better. Yep, negates that. But over you, play down you, activate main, Dawn -1, and negate, get rid of you. Let's just go 10 with, let's just get like bunch of counter out his way. Because banish is, yeah, banish is its own. Banish is its own maths basically. So 7 at life. He's got a Zoro in hand, so probably 2k counter out with that, yeah. And then he's potentially having to win this game this turn. Which he is honestly able to do, because I've got 1 2k via leader effect, and then 1k's. Yep, that's your Dawn. Oh! Huh. Stay away. you are no oh, but I can't activate Maharagan either. Oh. I think I underestimated how much of a pay. Yeah, because these two are just dead cards now. Or at least they're dead cards for right now. So, does he have rush? He doesn't. 8 at life, I take. Oh no. Well, I could counter this out actually. So say I counter this. So do that, get rid of that, and then 1k. Sure, all of his characters get boosted up, but then I win. Because then he's got 3 attacks and Blocker Kaido just blocks. Yeah, I think that's probably my best bet. I know they're getting buffed up, but for the sake of me winning, I have to just do it like that. Or maybe I should have got rid of Lin Lin, because if he plays down Jinbei, at least I then had Maharagan to rest Jim. Oh no, because it wouldn't work anyway. Well, technically it would work actually. 8 at life. I'll take. If he goes 8 at life, I'll just block. Oh, have you got 2 unblockables? He's got 2 unblockables. God damn it. I forgot Chopper existed. Yeah. Oh, I forgot they existed. GG's. Yeah, that's on me. I just forgot Chopper existed. God damn it. Oh, Ace and Luffy. I want to play this because some of my locals played this and it done very well, so I want to see this. This, however, is awful. Well, Queen could be nice because even though they're up in power, they're not up in cost, so Queen can still freeze a lot of his board. So Queen can freeze pretty much all his board apart from Law? Apart from Law, I think, because he's a 6-drop. Apart from that, Queen can just freeze everything. Oh, you pain. Right. We pray for a lightning or Noro beam trigger to ramp me on. Am I gonna get comboed here with? Oh, I'm getting comboed here. Mulgun and Demon Sword style. Oh, I'm getting comboed. This is not going well. Oh, you pain. I'm taking 2 swings here. There we go. Yeah, this might be favourable into Kaido, because if you can just kill him before he gets aboard, you know, you're pretty much sorted. King Kong Gatling, that is plus 3k, then if your opponent has 7k power or more, give them plus 1k, so it's a 4k power for 2 Dawn, okay. Six at life. Okay. Oh, because what's probably going to happen here is he's going to attach a Dawn here, and then swing this, because then that's going to be like 7k. Activate search, early performers. Perfect. Lightning's really good, but I don't think I can afford it. Freeze and freeze. Oh, well, you can do nothing. Bonnie finds another Luffy. It's another rush Luffy. Yep, rush Luffy. Seven attached to the leader. Yep. Do I need to do that right now? No, I don't. Although I probably should have, because actually, never mind. He's just going for that. So do this, do that, and boom. Sorted. Hmm. Annoyingly, Blocker Kai doesn't actually do anything because this guy exists. To be honest. Oh, you'd have been perfect. Rest Bonnie, I guess. It's purely just for this. That's 7k. Yeah, this effect kind of negates my lightning plans because everything's just too high up. Hmm. Do I go life or board? Life or board? Life or board? Let's go there. I think I need more. I think I need some. I think I need a Luffy going more than I need a life going for everything to kind of be worth it. Seven there. Do this. Plus 2k, rest that. Don't commit your plays too early, because otherwise your opponent will know exactly what to do. I still don't think I live. Like, still 90% sure I'm dead. 8, 9. If he goes... Yeah. Oh, that one. GG's. I could have done that anyway. I think I was dead either way. Ah, well. Rock Xebec. Keep this. Because we have the combo. Kairo's a bit of a pain, but not too bad. $6k, $7k at life. Or is he going to play down Captain John? It's one of the two. 5k at life, so it's going to be Captain John. Lin for a counter event. Take that. That's nice. Oh. Not seen him before. You may trash one card from your hand, place all opponent's card base cost of what? A base cost of 1. That's awful. Base cost of 1's so constrictive. Like, I understand why it maybe not be cost of 1, but even still, man. That's do I want to take this? Sure. So I got a good bit of counter saved up. New gate. Okay. The only pain is that I don't have 10 drop one to get rid of that. This scenario is making me now debate playing more lightnings and more Mamaragans. Oh. Cool. There's no world in which I will not just keep minusing. Like, oh, you're nice, but unfortunately you can't happen. So what's gonna happen instead is this. Dum. Get rid of you. Heal 1 life, make you 0. And then we're gonna go 6. Just so you don't get a free block. Cool. And then 8k life. And then you need another counter. Cool. If he swings first, I might just block a Yamato, because I'm now worried he's gonna Gloriosa me. Not freeze. Freeze. Well, he still can Gloriosa me, I guess. It's not above being an option. Yep, sleep. There we go. Do I just block this? To be honest, I'm tempted to. Revealed Kaido. Yeah, let's just block. Do I want to counter this? To be honest, I think I've committed, so I should. Now I'm wondering if I could have just taken the hit. Oh, there we go. Press this. It's kind of a pain that I don't get anything back from it, but... So now I'm like, I could potentially... Do you, let's trash you. That's nice. Let's go 8. And minus... Well, either way it's still counter, so I guess I'll minus... you. Cool, we lets that go. So I didn't minus you, so I couldn't do that. Oh well. Do I fear anything else? Well, actually, let's do this. Get you back, and then go 12. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I've got enough fear to not swing with this guy. Rocks for you, and then another nougat, ideally. Because you can play a 6 and a 4. Oh no, you can play you can play a 5 and a 4. You can play a 6 and a 3. Yep. Dawn. It plays out the Dawn. 5 life. Honestly, sure. 8 at life. I'll get rid of you. Yep. John. Right. Let's go you. Cool. Once again, I might just swing this, minus Nougat, and just get rid of him. But then I lose, potentially, Kaido, if I do that. Let's do this. Let's heal. $2k counter. 1k. 8. You know what? I don't have enough fear, so we're just gonna swing. There we go. I'm not seeing the ideal curve, and I'm still doing alright. We'll do that. Yeah. To be honest, do I just take this anyway? Because I'm healing next turn, so let's do that. There's you. Assuming another one of you's coming down. For what, though, is the question. Another Captain John. And then a blocker? Gloriosa, potentially? Yeah. Let's say. So what's the options here, then? Well, I can pop you, but then I can't heal. So I think the option is we go 11. Cool. We go 12. We do you. Get rid of you. We heal 1. We make you nothing. Get all these Dawn back. We go 5 into you. We go 7 into you. And we just end it there. And then I'm kinda so how many Captain Johns has he been through? 1, 2, 2. He's been through 2, so we can just play it again. And he's been through 2 Xebecs. No blocker. 1k. Done -1 minus you, and then block. Stussy, okay. Then freeze Stussy. It's gonna freeze other Linlin probably. That's fine. And then a Gloriosa, okay. Right. The option is I don't really want to get rid of any of these because, well, I guess the least important one right now is this guy. So let's swing into you. I guess I'm not that stressed to go for game because I'm not gonna lose, which is the thing. And to be honest, I kind of wanted to play you down, do this, done -1, and get you done. And then 7 at life, done -1 you. Probably won't go into you, but it's there. And then like this. Now I'm pretty sure I've won this game. Seven at life. Sure. Trigger. Where were you the entire game? Like, I had that lead performance parade open the entire game. I will just trash 2 cards. I'll get rid of you, and I'll get rid of you. Get back a 2k counter. If you swing with the Xebec, it's the same problem. Yeah, cool. So 12 at life. Twelve at life. It's getting a lot closer than I would like. GG's. Oh, there we go. We get a win to prove the list does work, even if it was against probably the best matchup I had. But yes, despite the lackluster performance from the deck today, I do like it. Even though the numbers are a bit much, I'd drop Kaido, I'd put in another Queen, I'd potentially sack these for Mamaragans and potentially another counter event, but overall, I don't hate the deck list. I do think it's a bit scattered, so I will probably try and improve it on, but I am trying to do other things. For example, I'm still trying to make King work. Like, I'm trying to work out King, right? This is the deck list I've got right now for King. But I've just realised that this card needs a character of cost of 12 or more. And Jack's an 11, so he just doesn't reach it. So this card's probably going to get taken out. But it's like, I do want this to work. I want this deck to function really well. It's just a pain that I can't get it to work right now. But yeah, back to Kaido. I'll probably try and change some stuff up, but I like this list I have right now. And because I'm not going to a regionalist format, I probably won't try and make this list too competitive because I don't have a need to. But I'll probably work on it over the next set and probably the set after that because I do really like this leader and I think I can. It has a lot of potential. But that was OP17 at Kaido for about the 4th time at this point. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have, I will see you later. Bye bye.